Okidoki. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like both streams are working. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you all here. We are streaming the GosuLeague, BSL19 GosuLeague final bracket. This is the round of 8, so 8 players qualified to be here, and we have Julian, Pavapu, Hawk, Napoleon, Ultra, Kakan, Semih, and Dexter. So very, very good players. Only one will be the champion. Only 3 will qualify to the prize pool stage and to the stage where they will qualify to the Pro League next season. Let me see if I guess YouTube microphone might be a little bit low, so let me just put it a little bit higher. Okay, it should be higher for YouTube now. I don't know what about Twitch. I hope that it's working on Twitch the same way. So I think it's possible that we will have Mr. Bonyth joining me. Let me just create a room for him for the camera. I don't know if he will want to join with the camera, but I will create it anyway. Hey, he is not answering now, but he answered me that he can cast a little bit. So I will try to keep it kind of a look at it. So let's go to the first game between Hawk and Napoleon, because this is the first match we're going to cast today. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me and see everything well. We have Napoleon, who is a race picker. He is playing Terran versus Zerg, Zerg versus Terran, and Zerg versus Protoss. So playing against Hawk, he will play Terran and Hawk at the bottom position of Dominator, and he is going to play Zerg all the time. He is a super Gosu Zerg very, very often in the Pro League. Nowadays I assume he is a little bit inactive, so he is showing his strength in the GosuLeague. And this is definitely not a shame to play in the GosuLeague. I would love to play in the GosuLeague if only LML will allow me. LML, of course, is our super Gosu admin. Huge thanks to him for making it work, for scheduling the players, taking care of this league, and making it go smooth. So Dominator, Zerg versus Terran on this map. For me, from my perspective, I usually faced Terrans which were going to play, which were playing a mech on this map, but maybe in some practice games I played against Koget and Rasowy when they played Marines and Medics here, but most of the times I faced Terrans which were playing mech build. But let's see what will be the choice from Napoleon. Napoleon is also a legendary 2 vs 2 player, very good with all the races. I think Mr. Interpret, aka T1 Dragon, as a 2 vs 2 lover himself, he is familiar with him, he was familiar with him. Let me see if... oh, we have Mr. Bonyth joining. Wait, so maybe I will be able to add his camera. Give his nickname over here. and maybe connect with him. So I will set up some headphones so we will not double hear him. 1 second. Let me see if those headphones are working. Hello, hello, Mr. Bonnie, can you hear me? I don't know if Mr. Bonnie can hear me, and if you guys can hear Mr. Bonnie. If it's the problem with my headphones or if it's the problem of Bonnie microphone. I guess he is talking, so it's my headphones. Okay, Mr. Bonnie, I will switch to the caster's camera so they will see you, and I will go and bring another headphones. So 1 second. But I guess they can still hear you. Oh, his camera is off. But I guess he's talking. Okay, guys, you probably hear him. The free, I can hear you, Mr. Bonnie. I could. Oh, I can hear you. Hello. I'm sharing one screen. You should see my camera. Okay, and now you should be able to hear StarCraft. What do you mean? No delay. No delay. Yeah, so everyone should be hearing you and me at the same time. Let me just update that you are also the caster. So what is up, Mr. Bonnie? How is life going? Getting ready for the world? Oh, I know what you're doing here. Very smart. But are you joining with camera, or did you turn it off? Okay. That's not that big of an issue. Okay, let's go for a game. Are you ready? Let's check it out. Let's go, and we will talk in the middle. Okay, so you see the game, right? Is the both of them lagging for you? Because the second one. Okay. Yeah, I guess the transitions are using a lot of processor and graphics, so it's now when we are in the game and there are no transitions and stuff like that, it should get smoother. Okay, Mr. Bonnie. So you are familiar with both of them? With both of our players? Do you know him also from 2 vs 2? Okay. Yeah, I remember him from the... Is he the same guy as Nizi? Okay. They are both from Finland, right? And they are both very good 2 vs 2 players. Or am I wrong about the Nizi nationality? Okay. So Hawk is going for the 2-hatch Muta with, we can see by the timing that this was 12 hatch, 11 pull, 10 gas, and he's going for the fast third expansion. So I guess that's pretty strong opening from Zerg, pretty aggressive one. The fast third expansion, so I guess that's pretty strong opening from Zerg.
Yeah, that's a normal opener these days. Interesting that Napoleon tried to move out with only a couple of marines when there was already
no range done. So we can see that this is a small gap when Zerg can add some additional damage and try to pick those marines before they will be able to have a range.
And now we'll have to see how good is Hawk's micro and is Napoleon prepared for the beta.
Yeah, this is the big question, because this is a good timing. There should be no range done, yeah. So we can see that's a small gap when Zerg can add some additional damage and try to pick those marines. And we can see both turrets going down very quickly. So Napoleon under
one of Terran's quality is definitely how we
pressure,
build
but I think
SimCity.
going for 4, even 5 racks, this is a very high number.
Well, interesting one, let's call it this. So yeah, here comes with us. The match number is there, that is 7+, where they can one-shot an SCD.
And we can see both turrets going down very quickly, so Napoleon under a little bit of pressure, but I think going for 4, even 5 racks, this is a very high number on this moment. So if he'll be able to escape with it, survive it, even losing a couple of the SCVs, he should be able to apply a lot of pressure with it.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I think he's doing the right thing. It looks like Hawk would tear Napoleon apart if he just stayed passive. But now he's moving out on the map, he's trying to put the pressure on Hawk. And here we go with the engagement. No more micro from Hawk. Maybe because he doesn't need it. No medic marine reinforcements force Hawk to move back. Napoleon also wants to regroup with more marines.
Yeah, and you can see that he understands the game very well, because he knows what is like vulnerability if there is +1 already. Now facing so many marines,
I think Napoleon just wants to end the game fast.
Probably
he doesn't feel as confident in 1v1, at least not against players as Paździor. So he wants to just make units and push to.
Yeah, and you can see that he understands the game very well, because he knows what is the vulnerability of Zerg, and now facing so many marines, it's not too easy before the lookers will be up, and you can see that there is not even kill weapons, so Hawk is relying everything on defending it. When this is a dream scenario for Zerg, when the
that's very risky, because it can easily spin out of control. The amount of medic marine ball. Of course, you can go both ways, like if such groups are isolated from one another, and if Hawk manages to tear it apart nicely, as he's gonna do just now.
Yeah, this is the dream scenario for Zerg, when the bio is dying before connecting with another group which is already in the main base.
Yes, exactly. Terran needs to have awareness when he went to fall back a little bit with the first group and join the second group. Because split groups like that are not a big threat. So Hawk is doing a pretty good job. He's also not all in on this, because he's got sizable amount of drones too.
Yeah, very amount of rounds. Like, this is more of a lead from Napoleon, because he's only on 36 CVs and he's losing a lot of bio.
That being said, if we don't see Hydra, then Hawk this can still be won by Napoleon, because these Medics Marines sometime in the future they're gonna get +1 armor, and so these mutas are not gonna deal any significant bounces, splash damage. That being said, this is just really Poison is what it is like 8%, and the real blow it would be like the loss of all these medics. As you can see, Napoleon's doing pretty good job, but if only a couple more adjustments were made, where he will have a regroup with more Marines and medics, it would be a totally different game, possibly. And exactly, same situation here, right? If he regroups with this group of Marines,
yeah, it would be completely different story. Now this I guess be a smart aggression.
This is very, yes.
Very good. Another group of
very good location where to attack. So this is still value. This is what Napoleon needed to do here. Unfortunately, medics are disjoined from
very hard. This must be because Capitan or General. There are so many things. Someone said that there is some audio issue. Another group of bio.
But yeah, there will be no medics. So a waste of
sound like
Marines.
They don't hear each other, and the fire is already there, so it's very. Is there a still audio issue, guys? Let me know.
Alt tabbing. Why do you alt tab? What are you checking?
How this issue looks like? Oh, there are things. Someone said that there is some audio issue. Double evade. It can snowball very fast with such a great update. Sound like they don't hear each other. And Zerg is just starting the first one, and we will have 2-2. Is there a still audio issue, guys? That's going to be very hard army to fight. If how this issue looks like with the Defiler, it might end very badly. Double evade. It can snowball very fast with such a great upgrade from Terran. Zerg is just starting the first one, and we will have 2-2 at some point. So that's going to be very hard army to die with. If Hope will be not patient with the Defiler, it might.
Zero, something is off about audio, because it feels like we're talking at the same time sometimes.
Okay, let's start the stream. Okay.
On the stream, we're just talking about the Capitan. So this is why I asked if there was a delay.
Okay, let me just go here and check. Yes, the second. Okay. Let me know what about now, guys. Yeah, let's go. Let me know what about now, guys. I did format before the final, before this season.
Let's just proceed with them.
Yeah, I need a new PC. This is out of too many processes for my computer. I need to buy a new one. And you can see this is the power of +1 armor. 2 Marines.
You need a new PC or a format.
I did format before the final, before this season. So yeah, I need a new PC. This is out of too many processes for my my computer. I need to buy a new one. And you can see this is the power of +1 armor. 2 Marines are not dying from the sunken.
I mean,
what can happen?
it's really the power. I mean, let's focus on the battle first before we swarm just in time. But Marines can still are still able to go through the left side. This one look at this is so brave from Napoleon, but at the same time so good.
Napoleon was macroing. Yeah, this is a great feeling of what can happen. Of course, yeah.
And if he can target fire the hatchery down, like steam and kill a little bit of micro. I guess there are too many mutants, but yeah,
it's good because it can survive 2 sunken shots, 2 lurker shots, wasn't bad, reduces the bounce shots from the Mutalisk and stuff like that. So yeah, there are lots.
So yeah, back to your ideology. Why +1 armor is good? Because it can survive 2 sunken hits. Is that what you just said?
Of course. That's it's good because it can survive 2 sunken shots, 2 lurker shots. It reduces the bounces shots from the Mutalisk and stuff like that. So yeah,
assuming you're not gonna use Steam. Or that you're gonna be healed right away.
Yeah, of course. That's a downside, I guess. Being comparatively.
Doing much better than I thought he would.
Very nice irradiate.
From the early game skirmishes, I thought Hawk would see more dominance, control of the game, but that's not the case.
Yeah, very nice irradiate. Hope he's not paying attention.
Wow, so many kills. Finally, these mutants are down, and so we're in a situation where actually Hawk is one under the pressure, despite the fact that he's got the Filer attack. But lowering the down the vessel count, very important thing to do. Well, but Napoleon doesn't really care. He's got many barracks, so he can rebuild this army. But that means that he should really escape with these vessels. These are the most important part. It's like the very core of. Oh, he's going for the Eraser. Not quite able to do so.
I guess Napoleon knows what the creates, and
we can see that on the replay.
Constant pressure.
Of course, Napoleon doesn't know. He's got so much that he can build a lot of stuff.
I guess Napoleon knows what the creates, and this is just constant pressure. He's doing what should be done. I guess.
Pressuring multiple points. So that's, I guess, one of the downsides of having bases too close to one another. For the Terran with one control group of army can pressure both bases at the same time. Something that you wouldn't be able to do if there had 2 naturals taken, for example.
Secured his third base. Having 51 SCVs, however, is just the beginning on low SCVs, but 2-1 on the way.
Upgrades are definitely in favor of Napoleon.
Secured his third base, having 51 SCVs, so this was just the beginning on low SCVs, but overall he is doing very well, besides losing the vessels.
Oh yeah, good for him to not lose these 2. Because that's now, really the thing that you need against their kind of filer. You need either to
take the
get rid of all these lurkers, the filers.
Now with the ultras, now it will be maybe not that hard, but not that easy either to take the 4th base for both. But now with the ultras.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, it's still playable, but right now Napoleon needs to group with bigger amount of medic marines to withstand the ultra pressure. That being said, it's just 3 bases, but again! Vessels going down. Lots of fire, but I like it, I love it. I wouldn't mind seeing an extra dropship maybe, but maybe it's already past that point of time where dropships are affected because of ultras present.
I've seen a dropship somewhere, I guess.
Nice, pressuring multiple positions at once. And this fire was swarm.
The armor are pretty good, but I guess this is another good side of having +3 very quickly, that there will be a moment of time where Napoleon will have overall ults against those ultras. The armor are pretty good, but I guess this is another good side of having +3 very quickly, that there will be a moment of time where Napoleon will have really good grades against those ultras when there will be no swarm.
Yeah, I mean, when there is a one difference between armor and weapon, Terran can treat fairly well. But once there gets that +3 carapace, then it's just average and below average traits usually for Terran, and Terran needs to have just the exact amount of units to be able to fight with.
Yeah.
Some skirmishes in the middle. You can see how Napoleon is
This is one
lacking
of the
the
hardest things
vessels.
of ZvT.
He's lost like 10 plus vessels, I believe,
Resources that
throughout
we
the entire
have
game.
enough
So
soldiers and
these
those
ultras
vessels, and this shows the class
been irradiated.
that he was
on the
able
case.
to use it. And this is one of the hardest things of ZvT, to be able to manage the resources the way that you build enough soldiers and vessels, and this shows the class of Hulk that he was able to use it.
And at the same time, you need to be able to macro well and steam medics, marines. I mean, like you can see Napoleon is just kind of like sending. He's doing an average job. He just sends these units, but very often not steaming it. So yeah, this shows how hard this matchup is if you play the classic way. That being said, this is a pretty good engagement for the Terran player. He was able to kill a couple of the ultras. But that being said, if Hulk can secure his 4 base, this will very soon run out of...
Yeah, oh, nice target fire on the Defiler. This will buy additional time, but we have
run
second
out
one
of
coming.
options,
There is
because
one
the
weapon
amount of
and the difference
cows
you were talking about, but
much.
still under the storm, it doesn't matter. Yeah, oh, nice target fire on the Defiler. This will buy additional time, but we have second one coming. There is one weapon and the difference which you were talking about, but still under the storm, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Napoleon cannot turn any further back because if the plague on top of it, so that means these fires have both
so the number is going slowly, but Napoleon is mined out in the main and natural, so having the only this third base against 4 gas it's so hard. Even the Nial only, the number is going slowly, but Napoleon is mined out in the main and natural, so having the only this third base against 4 gas there, it's so hard. Even the Nial only taken by both.
Yeah, but I mean, the issue is currently that Napoleon would have to be like in the middle of the map to pose any threat, harass the Zex economy. Ideally gas.
Yeah, he's keeping the energy very low, so that... Oh, this display will be...
Although that being said, Napoleon's vessel count has grown. That's good.
Yeah, and he's keeping the energy very low, so that... Oh, this plague will be maybe... going to be the plague.
I wonder if he didn't cast with like 5 vessels, 1 D matrix. All of these vessels are out of energy.
Maybe
I want to buy. I didn't see irradies enough to believe that he didn't have energy. Okay, so irradiating vessel probably wants to make a raider. That's great.
Very good way to be annoying and
I would say underrated ways to play.
Especially at the later stage of the game.
TVZ.
Definitely very annoying way. Very good way to be annoying and to those CVs how harassing it will be, especially at the later stage of the game. But yeah, plague and things in the mineral line means that those CVs will die very quickly.
Oh yeah, just things will. Yeah. so interesting. Yeah, you need to be on top of the reactions. Like, you can see how dynamic this matchup is. You need to lift, you need to transfer.
Be aggressive with 220 APM. Usually this style of Terran requires more APM. Still very impressive that Napoleon was able to macro from all those 7 barracks and send stuff. Be aggressive with 220 APM. Usually this style of Terran requires more APM. 150. Oh, so many medics, like ladies first.
And only a bunch of firebats and marines. Yeah.
We even have 150.
So yeah, Napoleon plays really intelligently. So does Hawk. These units are called low APM required.
This is the easiest way of playing, to be honest. Like, and it's easiest to execute.
You can just order a couple of ultras, send them on attack
they're
and they do
reactive, and
fine job.
this is the easiest way of playing. You don't need to borrow them and stuff like that.
Easiest to execute.
Yeah, this is a very effective way of playing.
Just,
I guess
they're
the
big,
harassment
they're
of
reactive, and
Napoleon
their
is
fights
good.
trade on.
Yeah,
You don't need to
however,
borrow them
but
and stuff
no
like
mining
that.
for
So
Napoleon. This is a very effective way of playing. I guess the harassment.
Oh yeah. Erasers.
Sometimes you might forget that don't be
no
mining for Napoleon.
yeah,
Be
unfortunately,
aware
it's
that
also
you
for
are
that.
only on 30 drones.
I mean, it's pretty annoying for the desert start to
One
reduce all the
muta
drones.
can make magic happen now.
Yeah,
and sometimes you might forget and don't be aware that you are only on 30 drones. But Blake is on, so one muta can. I guess you can safely say that Coke is a favorite of this fighting.
Yeah, no,
between them, but I would say
no
that
victory.
after this game,
That's
Napoleon
usually how
seems
it is.
much stronger than I anticipated. I guess you can safely say that Coke is a favorite of this match between them, but I would say that after this game, Napoleon seems much stronger than I anticipated.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you can clearly see that Napoleon, like, if just a little bit stronger here and there, a couple
There
of
is
better
one muta.
decisions here and there, he could be really a strong foe.
Yeah. Still fighting. There is one muta on the Lynx, so now Lynx
Oh yeah.
themselves can win the game with the swarm if there are no firebats. We do on the Lynx, so now Lynx themselves can win the game with the swarm if there are no firebats. There is no real way of coming back
Yeah, I mean,
as
we're
Napoleon.
yeah, we're experienced enough to understand that we're just waiting.
Yeah, exactly. There is no real way of coming back, as Napoleon. Are we waiting now? Okay, GG. GG. Okay. Are we waiting? Wolfix is saying that lags during the replays will lose real players' experience. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's like. Wolfix is saying that lags during the replays to reproduce real players' experience. Yeah, exactly. That's yeah. Let me just check it out and see. There is something. I guess.
Can you like turn a couple of things, for example?
Yeah, let me just check it out and see. There is something. You mean from the player's perspective that I'm
Because
lagging?
it's not like it was like that throughout your entire casting career. It has gotten like that, like I believe, like
I guess I can
maybe even in just this season,
now.
plus minus.
You mean from the player's perspective that they're lagging? Or
and watching the streams.
okay. Things. I guess I can turn off Chrome for now.
For example, can you share only one screen with me, only StarCraft, because I'm seeing also the table with your camera. I think let's not kill our PC. Our PC is different. I can. Fortunately, you didn't kill the process. My Wow, you can notice that yourself. Nice. Very good. No. Oh yeah, there is such thing. In the past, like you could play Tibia and like 300 megahertz processor. Nowadays, if you try to turn on Tibia, you need I don't know, a very modern PC to even play basic stuff. Okay, so what do we have here? Barracks. Why is barracks built like that? Meanwhile, from Hawk, I think the same thing he did the game before, even though I didn't pay attention. My hatcher repairs into hot gas. So it's lagging right now when you're out, just for your information.
Okay.
Oh
guys.
god, guys. Don't do this to me, guys.
Bonnie could hear me, right? Could hear me. So right? now you will. Yeah. So now you will. It's good that I took on the chat to see at least. It would be a cool cast, right? Cool cast. It would be like Bonnie. It would be like Bonnie talking with Zero, but you don't hear Zero. Don't hear.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't a joke when I asked you if you didn't kill the microphone. But
yeah, because I have this program. Which is destroying background noises. And background noises. I turned it off. I needed to change the source of the microphone. But normal open-ish from both of them. Do you think like are you that familiar with like TV two racks as a normal two racks or normal openings or like one racks academy pressure is a normal below there?
this is gonna be, of course. I mean, this is StarCraft. All things are connected, so you can just make logic out of everything. Terran makes so having a second barracks earlier equals more marines earlier, and that equals a stronger push earlier. So Zerg will have to respond with probably getting additional sun cans if you want to play properly, and so Napoleon will be able to basically put more pressure on the Zerg player at the cost of having a delayed steam range and +1.
Yeah, but
something for something.
He's moving five marines.
Oh yeah, this is I've seen that in the game 1. He was not punished, and this is what I meant that in that game number 1. This is not something you're supposed to do in TVs when you don't have a scouting SCV in that space, and not at this time. This game will. Whoa! Actually, this game could have ended much faster, but. Or will it end?
Yeah, it seems like those are not even fire. If the gas is still the mutants are so close that it's already so much damage.
SCVs are good, you know.
I know, of course. I even made a clip. Sterling versus Dragon when SCV surrounded his last dragon. SCV is the unit with strong unit.
No, yeah. so much HP, so much DPS. Look at them. SCV boys. And you'd think Terran is dead. No, look at the worker count from both players.
Yeah,
You could say Hawk throw the game because he kills all Terran Marines.
yeah, but I guess he won the game because the mutas are coming. But yeah, there is still need to execute it. Need to execute it correctly.
Yes, if there were turrets, a little bit, tiny bit earlier. Who knows what happens in this game? Because Hawk doesn't have a fair base.
Yeah, and he's only having one mining minerals, a lot of minerals spent on links. But yeah, this is the downside. Of losing the first group of marines. To links. GG. Okay. Oh, I need to turn on Chrome to update the. So 2-0 for whole. So 2-0 for whole.
Thank you, Julia,
thank you
for the raid.
For the raid. Thank you, Mr. Julia. So who would you say top 3 out of those 8 from your perspective? So who would you say is qualifying to the Pro League out of those 8 from your perspective?
Top 3? Why top 3?
Because top 3 is qualifying to the Pro League next season.
Julian, Hawk, Ultra. The last match is Staff. So that would be top 4, right? So, but top 3 out of all of them.
So, but Julia is a favorite of
Ultra.
Of match versus
One of
Cavapu.
the Protosses, whoever advances.
Yeah, because Cavapu has very decent Muta micro.
I think Hawk may have a stronger PV ZvT than Julia.
Okay, so but Julia is a favorite of match versus Hawk, Ultra, and one of the Protosses in top 3.
Not
really, because Cavapu has very decent. The game number 3, Hawk versus Napoleon. This
it's
time
a
on
ZvT,
Vermeer.
so
Let's go.
I don't remember here. First, I think Hawk. I bet more money on Hawk.
One game away from being in the semi-finals. Okay. So let's go to the game number 3. This is Hawk versus Napoleon, right? This time on Vermeer. Let's go. Napoleon on bottom left, fighting to survive it. One game away from being in the semi-finals. This is Hawk on the bottom right. Napoleon on bottom left. Did you watch today the whole stream to maybe watch what he's playing PvP nowadays? Did you watch today the whole stream to maybe watch
I know
what
that
he's playing
now
PvP
he's
nowadays? PoE, but I watched a little bit earlier when
He's
I
playing
was
not
in
PvP but PoE.
And
Yeah, I know that now he's
playing
playing
PoE, but I watched a little earlier when I was in PvP, and he was practicing some PvP.
Well, I don't watch.
Kappa. Yeah, they would play what you play. Bonzi wasn't watching.
I mean, the PvP is simple enough. Basically, it's usually the player with better mechanics that wins. If both players' mechanics are equal, then well, then there is that. A little bit of build order gambling, and well, maybe some strategical, tactical aspects, when to harass, when not harass, when to go for the push.
So by mechanics you mean micro and macro? Okay.
Being able to micro well with reverse guns, position them, as well as being able to build workers. And maybe like move away workers from drops. Anyway, that's not important right now. What's important is our game.
Exactly. How going for 12 pool, 10 gas, so same opening games as in the previous games. He is lucky enough that he's Napoleon first, so Napoleon knows, so he will know exactly what this build order is. If it wouldn't, it would be harder because the wall-in would be there.
Yeah, so let's see if Napoleon learns from his previous games even, and he's gonna just chill and wait with the mines. I mean, it's fine to move out with like 3-4 marines just to force additional links, more than 2 links, but if you move out too late when speed links are out, then you cannot play DvZ like that.
Yeah, this is not a full tight wall-in. I guess that's to have some purpose. That's to have a little bit of way out.
Are you certain it's possible to make supply next to the egg?
Definitely possible. Yeah, definitely possible to make it
okay.
tight. I played Koget much like many enough games on this map.
So yeah, you could move out with your marines right now, but only if you have still your scouting as
exactly. Because could go for more links as he did in the previous game. This game we can see him only on 2 links, going for regularly Spire, I would say, around 4 minutes.
Okay, this time around we're going, to Bugs Academy.
It's the same as in the previous game, but maybe he will not move out. Third base on cross position from Napoleon. Only 4 links. Kind of standard. It should allow to have 9 and 7 drones. Okay, yeah, he will have 7. So we'll have the minimal underground for one mineral, which is good enough to macromute us.
Okay, we're waiting for plus the medics, and I think we're going. Yeah, that's the usual PvZ approach.
Yeah, you want to move out at this time just to force reaction from there. I guess 2 Sankens are on the way, so he's not lekceważyć.
He doesn't underestimate.
Doesn't underestimate. Nice pickup. Marine. Oh, cancelling one Sanken.
Yeah, because mutas are on the way, and we'll make it. We'll be there in time. Good decision. And you still wanna have that 1 second in case of like a sneaky firebat being on the map.
Yeah, exactly. You still want to deal with this bio, especially that most likely don't have range yet, so it's not that hard of a fight to do it. But still, you need to be careful to not lose mutas.
These marines really need to be out on the map. They have to go back, regroup with more units. I mean, this is not that many mutas.
You only need 5 against this to deal with it.
Okay, now steaming towards other marines. Yeah, this is just the play here.
I wanted to say that they wanted to go back for it. They didn't guess Napoleon did it. I guess Napoleon did actually not lose them, and especially not the medics.
We're over the cliff, so we're losing a bunch of marines. Now this is like until now, Terran player played a very correct game, very good game.
Already macroing from even no turrets. He's like, I will be just aggressive. I don't care.
Yeah. This is cool. Very Casper way of playing DvZ.
He's also playing TvP. This way.
Kasperi, oh yeah.
In your face style. In your face style.
Oh yeah. Let's just pretend that DTs don't exist. Okay, this is a sizable amount of army, and if Napoleon moves to the right side, yeah, I hope we'll have to respect and this big of MM army, and so his gamble is paying off here with the lack of turrets.
But only two medics. Okay, recognizing that. Okay, each team will hurt a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is lots of marines down. So Hawk definitely winning this one fight. That being said, he still lost a couple of mutas.
He's still building more, so he's relying. He's still building more, so he's relying his defense on the third base on Muta Micro and links if it will be necessary. And links if it will be necessary. This is such an interesting style. Not making targets just go for mass marines and just be aggressive. Most of the times it should work because there is a
Look, there's just so many medics as compared to marines. I'm worried.
I mean, if you will now build just marines, it will be good
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
but if you lose these marines, then there is no point.
Yeah, exactly. Plus one weapon is done. Exactly. Plus one weapon is done. Plus one weapon is done. On the other side as well. Lurkers just started.
Hawk sniping all these medics one by one.
Yeah, that is.
Little he knows that there are so many of them.
Those medics were just a bait. Not a hold position micro, but a move micro.
These marines are
out of bullets or something.
Yes, no bullets. They're basically following a unit, probably a medic. He clicked on a medic instead of a ground army. Finally realized.
Maybe. Yeah, you were right.
Hawk trying to catch some reinforcements. Okay, so now we've got two control groups of marines. Sizable amount of army.
Yeah, only 9 mutas. Okay, only 9 mutas. Okay, soon 11 mutas, but Lurkers are still not there. And this time is more medics.
Yeah, it's just the amount of medics he's supposed to have, but yeah, Hawk doing a good job delaying the push.
We are supply blocked, so no Lurkers.
Interesting. Is there enough marines? I don't think there is.
Especially with those mutas.
If he goes at these two champions, the mutas will devour the marine medic army.
It's still good enough pressure. Those mutas are not in the main base of Terran. And look at that. Look how much stuff is coming. The Lurkers are still not morphing.
Oh yeah, because yeah, if these marines get here successfully, this I'm not sure if Hawk can actually defend. If he needs to unite Terran player. And he goes because Hawk is engaging the left side, so he's gonna pull the trigger here on the right side. Very good play here from Terran player, and the Lurker is just finished. He needs to see, he needs to kill the yes, he's target firing the Lurker. No scan to finish it off. Here it is.
A lot of missed shots, right? A lot of missed shots, right? Out of bio, but still same amount of bio. More medics than bio. This is the. Yeah.
No need to scan because we have a vessel. That being said, yeah, the reinforcements I think will be just enough to finish Hawk here. Much better game from Napoleon this time around.
It paid off. Yeah. Fantastic strategy of no targets. Fantastic strategy of no targets showing the power of just 7 racks. Just showing the power of 7 racks.
The control was just there from the beginning. There was one moment when Marines were near that 6 o'clock cliff that was miscontrolled. Other than that,
So game 4 is going to be on, already on.
Napoleon showed satisfactory level of micro.
Okay, so game 4 is going to be on, already on. Let me give you the link of a post which Mr. LML made with all the info. Okay, if you are ready, Mr. Bonyth, let's go to the fourth game. Looking for a bracket, let me give you the link of a post which Mr. LML made with all the info. You see the lag? It's happening again, right? Okay. If you are ready, Mr. Bonyth, let's go to the fourth game. Okay, that's good. So you don't notice. Excellent. Do you see the lag? It's happening again, right? The open map code, I guess, just picked it because
being AFK.
He is fine with playing macro maps. Okay, that's good. So you don't notice.
Yes.
Usually, if you feel better of yourself for playing on the open map code, I guess, just picked it because he is fine with playing macro maps. Usually, if you feel better of yourself for playing this one, is the safer choice, I would say.
Look how he's boosting that drone on the bottom. So faster turn. Bam!
You mean this one?
No.
Oh, so you click on this mineral and this on this one, on this one, right? Okay.
Bam! Such fast turnaround.
Okay.
Bam!
Oh, so you click on this mineral and this then on this one, right?
I think you press C in
this
a good
is
time, maybe.
this is like whenever I play a different race,
I know,
I'm just sending them as Zerg, and
the boosting tricks are different for each race.
It's not the same. Like usually as Protoss, like this one is mining very quickly, right? Like whenever I play a different race, I'm just sending them as Zerg. It's one of the slowest one, and it's not the same. Like usually as Protoss, like this one is mining very quickly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And as Zerg, it's one of the slowest one. I think weird, no 8 racks, no 9 pull. I think weird, no 8 racks, no 9 pull.
Interesting, given that, like, what do you ideally, you know that Terran, like Zerg is gonna go 12 hatch, what do you do as Terran player?
Apply a lot of pressure, try to kill some drones and try to play Terran from advantage. You probably go for 8 racks and apply a lot of pressure, try to kill some drones and try to play out from advantage.
I wonder if there is like a build order who, if Atrax is really better.
I guess if executed perfectly, Zerg can defend Atrax, but yeah, I would say. I guess if executed perfectly, Zerg can defend Atrax, but yeah, I would say. In my opinion, Atrax is best opening of Terran because you have both you can banker, and I would even say it's not bad versus Protoss because you can banker Protoss in his main base with Atrax.
No, we don't speak about 3P, please.
I always do that. You can? Yeah, if there is no zealot. I always do that. Like, yeah, if there is no zealot, you can do it.
Yeah, and I cannot accept your biased ZvT opinion either.
I believe if you were 100% sure it's 12 hatch, I believe if you were 100% sure it's 12 hatch, you go for double racks in the middle, maybe? Or maybe command center first?
Unfortunately, there are no Terran casters, so no one can really answer these questions.
Wolfix is saying that this versus Protoss is garbage, but he's Protoss, so what he's talking about? If you guys don't know, Wolfix is a Protoss now. He switched the sides to IO. How much time do you give him as a Protoss? To switch to Terran.
Time for what?
To switch to Terran, back to Terran.
It's hard to answer because he switched to another game, and I'm not sure if he's gonna come back. If he's gonna come back as Protoss or Terran. I think he's gonna come back as Terran.
Also, he's playing this. Mechabellum or whatever he's calling, or Path of Exile. Okay.
Maybe both.
Okay.
Look at that SCV dancing in between barracks. Okay, it's no longer there, but just StarCraft moments when
it has a stroke.
Yeah, when workers don't listen.
This time we have third hatchery in the main base. Third hatchery in the main base. So a little bit different approach from Hawk. A little bit different approach from Hawk. I guess it's a little bit defensive one. More defensive one.
Yeah, it's more standard. I think that's the right approach, given how heavy Napoleon plays with Medic Marines. I think you should play faster with Lurkers.
Yeah, faster with Lurkers, but third hatchery. Yeah, faster with Lurkers, but third hatchery you can make extra drones, so you can make in your natural and be aggressive with the mutas.
I believe in Lurkers against Marines. Simple enough. If Terran is gonna go for 5 rags, lots of Marines, then you're not. It's really hard to out micro all of these if Terran plays properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, if Terran doesn't play properly and you can just catch Marines after Marines after Marines, reinforcing that. Like, see that one Marine. One Marine is headed to the.
Yeah.
Adventure.
The scouting one. The scouting one. It will survive. It will survive.
The adventure, yes. Thank you, Hermon, for the raid.
Hermon, yeah, thank you. Hermon, yeah, thank you.
Okay, pressure with the Marines, but there are already 2 Sankas there. But sniping 2 drones.
For 2 Marines,
always
forcing 2 Sankas now. Just go back very, very quickly because you don't want to lose 4 medics.
Yeah, that being said, it was free catch, so it's not like these mutas are gonna be out that soon. So he had the time. That being said, he should move back or hide them. Whatever works for him.
Yeah, this time he is making turrets.
No, not too hastily, no. Just 1 turret, and there are how many? 9? No, actually it's 6, and 3 more coming. A bunker, there are no Marines, no medics. You can just kill all these Marines.
Very smart from Napoleon to go back to the turret, but it's not enough.
Too late, yeah. Marines moving back from assault. Back to defend. Okay, that being said, there are not that many, like this is not 7 mutas, so they cannot really one-shot SCVs, which would be the ideal scenario here. Medics to heal the SCVs. How can it be that SCVs can repair themselves and also they can be healed by medics?
Yeah, I don't
Explain
understand.
this to me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I think it's imba. It's the only unit, right?
Yeah.
It's the only unit, right?
Which have this how to say quantity. Anti-weaver turret.
Okay, this time around, Hawk has got a much healthier economical situation with the free hatcheries. 26 drones.
Yeah, a lot of overloads has been built. Only okay, now he has 11. Now he has 11. So yeah, this is a small bio.
Yeah, I'm always worried for Napoleon because he tends to move out with so few Marines as compared to mutants. Yeah, I'm always worried here for our Terran player.
This time he's only on 4 axes. And this time he's only on 4 axes.
Is it really only for axes?
Yeah, yeah, 4 is a lot, but I'm saying that 4 is a lot, but I'm saying that this stage he was on previous games at this stage he was on 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, Napoleon is looking for third base from the third player. Thinking that it should be 6 o'clock. Now Overlord is gonna spot the Marines and this will trigger mutas to go and kill this separated bunch of units. Again, you can see, right, so oh, that +1 really close to being finished. It's gonna finish, but separated yet again. Goes for the hatchery. Well, +1 is there, so he'll at least trade for a couple of mutas.
Yeah, not too many, not too much, but at least he bought himself some time to build another group of Marines. But Hawk, I guess, is satisfied. With the outcome of this game. So far. You're always happy when you are catching. You're always happy when you are catching those armies of marines without losing too much. So much mutants. So much mutants.
Yeah, absolutely. Zerk is in complete control of the game. It's gonna be really hard for Terran to move out of his base now. Now that Hawk has got so many mutas, and also, I wanted to mention links, but he just lost the majority of them. That being said, you shouldn't underestimate +1 marines. They shoot really fast.
Oh yeah. It's going to be maybe this time. It's going to be maybe this time around, but this is a weird position. Of the factory.
Oh, tank really against such heavy muta gameplay. Again, Hog very successful at killing, spawning marines. Really does well his thing, despite the fact that I think his lurkers are just too late. So Hog goes for the counter, I think, because he's making either Santas or lurkers at home, so he allows himself to.
Oh, this is very good for Napoleon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but lurkers are on the way. So now Hog will switch to the ultra defensive mode. Wait for the defiler. Just startle and wait for the defiler. I guess you can still try to be aggressive versus Bio, but this is so risky.
Okay, Napoleon needs to move out from his base. If he still wants to be in this game, he cannot absolutely be contained, or it's over at this point. Now, does Napoleon has enough to face all of the desert in the open? I believe if he micros properly. Oh, big engagement, it's very important engagement. So far, Napoleon's doing pretty okay job here.
Very good job. This armor changes a lot. This armor changes a lot against lurkers, but
yeah, I think you can ignore the lurkers and just threaten Zerg elsewhere. And if anything, you can come back to sandwich these lurkers from front and the back.
Bio is separated.
Splitting! I cannot. I just cannot. Stop splitting your army.
But thanks to that, he will not lose everything to those 3 lurkers.
Is that how it works? But thanks to splitting.
Thanks to Spaghetti, he's saving. I guess applies a little bit of pressure. SCVs. So 44 not SCVs, not the bad number from Napoleon. So he was slowly going up with it. And I like the fact that Hope turned back with the couple lurkers. Too many of them have be able to focus on upgrades. You will be able to focus on upgrades and defilers now.
Yeah, where is the defiler? If he could, if defiler gets in front of if he could hold on to this location with all these lurkers.
Yeah, this is a doom scenario. Lurkers under the swarm. Lurkers under the swarm in the Terran's natural. Especially at this stage when there could be 4 vessels at maximum 4 vessels at this time.
Now with this medic marine, well, this just continues to be a proper normal TVZ here. Swarm is here.
Yeah, so this army. Ignore those lurkers and simply move out.
No way, no way. He just wants to catch the defiler. Wasn't that the case? But that's definitely not the play here. Losing a bunch of medic marines here. Oh, and that defiler wasn't irradiated, so it's on its way to be annoying.
That's why he wanted to fight it. That's why he wanted to fight it, no matter what.
Maybe his irradiate would not finish. Now there are firebats, so. Oh.
Okay. Napoleon leaves.
Now, playing this way is much more complex and hard for the Zerg player, as opposed to making low APM require lists.
Low APM require lists. I like this name.
So yeah, Terran has some choices to make. He can either play nice play, he can either start by building a bunch of vessels, but he can also mix in some dropships in some specific time windows.
Yeah, definitely. They can be powerful. But losing 3 tanks for free. Pretty painful. This is a heavy loss. Pretty painful. This is a heavy loss. Oh, maybe just one.
And a Razor, God, I love a Razor. They're just so underrated. You just do that. It's not even a properly controlled vessel, and it kills so many drones.
Nice down by Napoleon. He's expanding. Macroing like a god. Upgrading.
Show us the army. We can engagement here. No, Swarm is here.
Yeah, well done by Hulk. Well defended.
And again, Napoleon really. If I had a job in Napoleon's area, if I was working under Napoleon, I wouldn't want to work as a science person.
Yeah, I guess those have one job. Just irradiate and very aggressive.
I wouldn't want to be Marines either, medics neither, damn, firebats neither, tanks.
Yeah.
No, please.
Being SCV is the safer. I guess being SCV is the safest choice, right?
Yeah, I think so.
On the other hand, if you are a marine, one medic per one marine, you have one medic per one marine ratio, then it's good for you.
Yeah, StarCraft standards is much different to 1-to-1 ratio. Anyway, despite all the losses, look at just how much it seems like Napoleon is losing here, there, over and over again, but he's still equal in this game, so to speak. He's doing just good job.
Yeah.
Macroing properly, I guess.
Macro from him, and very good macro from him, and he is expanding at the same time. That's what. Yeah, that's what you need to give it to him. He's macroing very nicely. That's the power of Terran. That's the power of Terran. Can produce so much with so little money. I was wondering if those maybe Mutas. 2-2 versus 1-1. Okay. To Mutas and to him even more hatcheries. So we have 4, 5, 9 hatcheries. 9 hatcheries.
Yeah, the issue is that Zek's 4th is up. So once the gas, here they are.
Low APM requirement lists.
Mines, nice. Adjustments also. Napoleon's getting more bases. So he's not afraid of getting into the late game.
I'm wondering what happened to the vessels. Maybe those mutas sniped them.
You know what happens to vessels.
Yeah, of course. This is Napoleon's vessels. No mercy for them.
I love the firebats. Look at how effective they are.
Yeah.
They don't really cost that much more than Marines. Just 25 gas. Okay, a little bit bigger time investment, but they can deal so effectively. It's like once you see a couple of firebats together, like 3 firebats together, you're obligated to plague them as the player.
Especially if they don't have a upgrade advantage. So strong, then they can't kill them with links. You can't kill them with links. Yet again we have 2 mines.
Well, that being said, I think Zerk is still okay with all of this happening because his 4th base was uninterrupted. So in time, these Ultralists will
win.
Rule.
Will win. Ultra, right?
Yes, right. I don't think Medic Marines have 3-3 yet. So this is it's Napoleon is really close. Yeah, his +3 just kicked in. So yeah, that was that window of time where he would definitely be winning. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, A move. Oh, A move.
Erasing the hatchery.
Yeah, just kill every larva. Kill every larva. This it should kill larvas, right?
Okay, and this is when Terran falls apart because it gets just too hard to get back at foot. Like, every base is being tormented.
Yeah, basically ZvT is about not allowing Zerg to take the forward gas so easy, and now Hawk has forward base, and now Hawk has forward base, he has 55 now is the time for Zerg. So now is the time for Zerg and didn't secure, and Terran didn't secure. I guess he secured 4 bases, but he didn't defend them too well.
There were no bunkers in either base. Well, but ultimately, I think if Napoleon would want to improve his game, what would you say the easiest way to improve his game? Name 2 things.
For Napoleon to
yes.
Is the advice to be more careful with your army is a real advice?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, be careful with your marines. Yeah, okay, be careful with your marines and be careful with your vessels. What would you say to him? What would you say to him?
I would say mix in some dropships.
Yeah, that's as well. Yeah, that's as well. Especially with such a well-upgraded marines, they can be powerful. Oh, mines are good.
Second thing would be probably keep your vessels over marines.
Mr. Izu, thank you for the ride. Mr. Izu, thank you for the ride. So many riders. GG from Napoleon. GG from Napoleon. Oh. And is the one who is advancing to next round. Next round. Yeah, exactly. So he is.
Which is semi-finals without loser bracket.
So he is, already having pretty big chance to advance to the Pro League next season. Top 4. We have the. He is sitting in the Pro League, having pretty big chance to advance to the Pro League next season. Top 3. We have the. Sitting in the Pro League.
Yeah, statistically,
so now
25% not to make it, so 70% to make it if he's on equal terms with
because we will have Sami versus dxtr. So, are you familiar with the guys? Yeah. So now we will have the matchup where Mr. Bonyth will be. They are here to inspire you, right? What can be done? Because we will have Sami versus dxtr. Things like that can. So, are you familiar with the guys? Eye-opening, maybe to look.
I'm here to learn. What can I do?
Even though on paper those are probably they are here to inspire than you, right? What can be done? Still, this is PvP, and that's what I thought. Those are the same like races, that can anything can happen. So let's see. Let's go. PvP Dexter versus really eye-opening, maybe to look at something from different perspective. Even though on paper those are probably a little bit worse players than you, but Dexter on the bottom right, still PvP and Germany versus USA. Those are the same. Before the match starts. Anything could happen, so prediction? Let's see for the score. Dexter versus Semih. So Semih on the top left, Dexter on the bottom right. Germany versus USA. Before the match starts, what's your prediction for the score?
That's a hard one. I haven't played against Semih nearly enough to understand how strong he is. But Dexter, on the other hand, he's got a respectable PvP.
Hello, Mr. Squeezen. Squeezen is watching with his entire family. That's so great.
I don't really like this color.
Pozdrawiamy Kubę. Oh, they created it top versus bottom. Good job for our Polish boxer Protoss.
Hello, Mr. Squeezen. Squeezen is watching the Fairy Tail family. That's so great. Pozdrawiamy Kubę. Our Polish boxer Protos. Isn't it called Fairy Tail? You mean Bikey, right?
Are you familiar with?
Oh, I thought it's Fairy Tail. The Fairy Tail?
It's not a fairy tale, like... how do you call this in English? It's not any... What were we watching as kids?
Face, I guess
not animes, but...
Isn't it called Fairy Tail? You daughters, right? I mean Bikey, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's Fairy Tail. Okay. Now you are on the face of watching it again, right?
It's animations.
With a kid on your own. Yeah, now I'm in the face. I guess you are of also watch it with our daughters, right? For a little bit.
Huh?
Now you are on the face of watching it again, right? With a kid on your own. Do you prefer Kicha-Kocha or
yeah, a little bit.
Peppa Pig, right?
Yeah, let's not do the fatherly talk here.
Okay.
StarCraft,
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Let's not ask ourselves what are we both watching.
Cartoons. Yeah. Do you prefer Kicha-Kocha or
I guess this is the word.
Peppa Pig, right?
I advise blue.
M06U3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. So PvP. Let's focus on
it's great.
Cartoons. So tell me a little bit. When do you
the
decide
word,
to go with the Zealot, and
Mr.
when do you decide to
M06U3.
skip the Zealot and go for the just pure gun? Okay, so PvP. Let's focus on it. Zealot first. So tell me a little bit more. When do you decide to go with the Zealot, and when do you decide to skip the Zealot and go for the just pure gun?
You throw the dice. It's a gamble.
Okay.
Not making the Zealot will allow you to make an extra worker, and so this will transition into advantage, equal advantage in the next stage of the game. Now, just in case, Dexter checked with his own worker if his own worker can leave the base, so as to make sure that opponent won't be able to get to his base. And for a valid reason, because he's hiding Citadel of Adun. He's throwing the dice.
Yeah. DT.
So he wants to keep the scouting worker alive here for as long as possible in order to delay robotics for as long as possible. Because red player wouldn't want to put down robotics if there is still a probe inside.
Playable, you can still expand with the Forge and High Templars behind. I guess it's still, even if there will be Observer, because we can see that it's going to be still playable, you can still expand with the Forge and High Templars behind it, right?
Yes, absolutely. That being said, it also depends what Semih follow-up is going to be. Is he gonna add 1 gateway? Is he gonna add 2 gateways? Is he gonna add no gateways at all? So if he adds 2 more gateways, you could basically say it's a counter build. He's just gonna go with guns and observer and kill whatever blue player is gonna have.
Killing the scouting probe. Okay, nicely done by Dexter killing the scouting probe.
Okay, so the follow-up is gonna be with. That being said, I don't see a pylon in natural. Of course, he still has the time to make it. So I'm not sure if.
Oh, Nexus fast. I mean Nexus before the pylon in the natural.
Nexus fast.
I mean Nexus before the Dark Templars or 1 Dark Templar and High Templars immediately. Do you go for 2 Dark Templars or 1 Dark Templar and High Templars immediately?
It's a gamble. So you can go with 1 Dark Templar because you want earlier High Templars, but if it's safer to go for 2 DTs, so you can send 1 offensively and 2nd defensively. Of course, if your opponent can scout DTs here, you can pretty much expect that he's gonna have tools to defend against this DT. So you follow these guns, but without really high hopes.
Yeah, that's why he's attacking them because he wants to deal as much damage as possible before the observer will be out.
Okay, for the time being, Semih took. Yeah, and that's too far. That's too far. You don't really go like hopeful thinking here. Of course, DT did not die, fortunately, for Dexter. And so Semih took a defensive approach to the game. I guess both defensive and offensive at the same time. So a little bit of a pressure, but these are just 5 guns. So 2 cannons, couple of units should be able to defend the natural, unless Semih micros these guns perfectly.
If there would be no DT, I guess. If there would be no DT, I guess he could try to jump on top of those cannons, right?
He still can. But as I said, micro has to be precise. No room for errors. And once these DT is coming in, but sees the observer.
By Semih.
Goes back again.
By Semih.
Yeah, checks what's the other Protoss doing, and with this is just Nexus. So yeah, we're building gateways, High Templars, and just in case of anti-DTs from Semih's side, he's also getting robotics. This is, you could say it's an early robotics from Dexter.
So whose side do you would you prefer to be in right now? Who do you think is having better position? Who do you think is having better position?
All things considered, Dexter.
Okay.
After all, he's got High Templar tech, he's gathering energy pretty safely, and he read Semih's intentions quite well. So he's building just at the right time that robotics, because Semih, he's getting ZZZero and Templar Archives. So a good read here.
Yeah, it's going to be DT drop. Yeah, it's going to be DT drop. Very common. So that's very common follow-up from the Robo player.
Not really.
Yeah, but it's one of the obvious. Choices to try to counter it, right?
Yeah.
To counter.
Absolutely. As I said, Dexter made a fairly early robotics because he made robotics after just 2 High Templars. Just 2 High Templars. Usually you would want to have at least 3, if not 4 High Templars to be able to storm. But we don't see really that. Only 2 High Templars, so 4 storms in total.
I guess this is the price of having such. An early or robo.
Another advantage of the blue player is access to the forge, so earlier +1 as compared to the red player. Now Semih didn't do a good job of scouting the entirety. Oh, never mind. Maybe he did see robotics and decided to make Dark Archon
I actually like this choice.
Of course, it's the perfect choice, and especially because Dexter doesn't have nearly enough High Templars.
Feedback. Kill entire tech advantage that Dexter has. Now he has a third one. So now he has a third one. He will miss the one with the high energy. He will miss the one with the high energy. Still one storm can do that much.
Now, question for the red player is: will he want to just make Archons, or because he's making High Templars? Let's see if this is gonna be 4 storm or just Archons. Because it's hard, yeah. It appears like he wants to make Archons. Just High Templars can be stupid. And so we can see the first Archon. I like this choice because it's hard to manage both Dark Archon and Storms at the same time.
Oh, it looks like he going to be aggressive with this. Dark Archon.
No. He's just waiting for the High Templars. He's got an observer in a nice place. He sees High Templars moving out and right and bam, 2 feedbacks.
Just like that.
Brilliant play here from Semih. Really well done.
Very nice. And this already paid off. He's still Dark Archon and he's still banking energy.
And what does the blue player do at this point? Stuff. And another note, doesn't seem like Dexter does. He have, I think there are some gateways on the bottom of so he's got what? 5-7 gateways. Okay, respectable amount of gateways. Same from red player.
+1 weapon, as you said, is faster. Faster for Dexter, but third base is faster for Semih.
Yeah, so blue player is on a clock to do something, and it seems like he's just gonna accept the worst outcome of this game, and he's just gonna play it the same way as the red player, but slower. Oh, yeah, sniping observer is important, keeping opponent in the dark.
I like that Semih is now adding cannons. When he wants to move out. In the line. 3 Archons from the Dark Templar. 3 Archons. This is a lot of firepower versus Zealots as well.
Firepower. This is just firepower. They blast. They really deal damage. We're not here to tank, we're here to obliterate all your zealots.
Yeah, we have speed for the zealots. We have speed for the zealots, and speed
so
and speed will be done for.
This is us, because of the Archon's presence. This is a significant tech advantage, army composition advantage for the Semih. Now, if he's got also pretty nice vision, so he's moving in the correct places at the correct time. He wants to form a defensive arc. And he's playing a really patient game here.
Yeah, at the same time he is allowing. Yeah, at the same time he is allowing Dexter to build up his Archon count. Start mining from his third base. Start mining from his third base. No storms seems like no storms at all from Sami. I would want him to add maybe two.
Not really, because he's gonna be just focused on feedback. Just feedback, and you're gonna have army advantage over the opponent. Now let's see how this works out. Red player is aggressive, despite army sizes is big. Well, a little bit higher for the red player, sure, but just by a little bit. So it all gonna come down. He found the High Templar. One High Templar found and killed. Only one remaining.
Such a nice execution from Such a nice execution. He's macroing very nicely. He's macroing very nicely at home.
I also like that. Okay, once this gets to the battle, I think red player is gonna be in complete dominance. He's just gonna get these two Archons with all these zealots. It's gonna be a huge power spike. Now this is gonna get wild. This is gonna get wild. Oh, Semih, because he is in the driver's seat, he wants to play it safe, but he moved command and he's eating a storm. So this is a complete positional disaster here.
This was so good for Dexter. This
Basically,
was so good for Dexter. He equalized by the game, right? He came back by this move.
Yeah, you could say so. You could say so that this we're back to being equal. Basically, his Semih was too far. Like he needed to regroup with his units and not just. Okay, let's see the arc now. This is that obstacle that these two pillars are really making the difference between yeah. So Semih with a great army positioning. Great army positioning, tries to snipe the High Templar, not quite able to do so. Zealots on the left side from blue, but Archons from the right side just killing everything. That being said, they don't have Zealot support, so they're quickly dying as well. And so, yeah, turns out that Semih he's gonna be victorious here, but
he lost all the Archons, right? So he lost all the Archons, right? So that wasn't that bad for Dexter.
Both players lost their Archons, and thanks to the defender's advantage, Semih was able to deal with this. And now utilizing the high ground advantage, Dexter is now there is a lot of zealots coming in, but defender's advantage again. This is
the White Walker Templars, two White Walker Templars.
You see, the idea of these PvP battles is to have zealots in front of Archons. Only then you've got the army composition. If these are just Archons without any support, they're not that strong at all. They're just average. But if you have zealots in front of Archons, then and you just buy time for these Archons to be alive and deal damage, they just massacre everything.
I guess this is the same as in ZvT. I guess this is the same as in ZvT, right? In front of the Archons, a couple of zealots in front of the Archons, it's impossible to kill it with the links.
Yeah, pretty much, because dragons don't only deal half damage to zealots HP. So this is why it's so important to have zealots in front of these Archons.
Double forge, so we'll have plus 2 weapon for Semih as well. Plus 2 weapon for Semih as well. Dexter took the forge base at the same time, so they are equal at the same time, so they are equal in bases.
Yeah, but that being said, he's keeping Semih. He's in a advantage here because he's got the high ground, so he can just stand here and wait for Dexter while pressuring the 6 o'clock. So it's a really stressful situation for Dexter, and you can see that the worker difference made is really visible now. because Semih is at 170 supply and Dexter only 138. Yeah, Dexter has added some additional gateways now.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, do you think this is the correct number of probes? Because sometimes you are saying that, because sometimes you are saying that some people are saying that, I know that some people are saying that if you are going to 70 do you think it's a good number? Do you think it's a good number at his situation right now? At his situation right now?
In PvP you don't really need that many workers. However, if a PvP looks like that, with so many bases, so many gateways, then yeah, sure, it's getting closer to PvT macro situation, as opposed to typical PvP, where it's just low econ, constant action, reverse, and all stuff. Here we're playing a pretty normal, standard macro game, all about arcs, all about army. So, well, these two players are, their worker count is close enough to not make any difference between one another. Okay, now this may turn the table. Storm drops.
Nicely done by Semih. And Dexter will scout this. He will know that right base. I guess he has a fifth base on his own. I guess he has a fifth base on his own, so it's not that terrible for him. But still, he will know that it's at least equal.
So Semih has reached tip C, but he's not engaging. So he thinks that Dexter is at the same terms, but that's not the case. He's got a little bit less of an army. Oh, no, these Archons are important units. Each and every one of these Archons is so important.
Yeah, it's like catching two vessels. For free. In ZvT.
And now it's all about arcs again. Who's gonna have the better arc? Oh, the Dark Archon comes. He lost the observer, so he's not seeing his targets. And here we go with the engagement. No, he doesn't want to engage. Red player doesn't want to engage into the high ground.
No
1 minute telephone.
No problem. Oh, another storm drop, guys. So being yet again so aggressive over here. Fortunately, Dexter has this bottom mid-right base, so he is able to build the income he has. From the income he has a lot of gas, so so he can still build a bunch of arms. But the question is if he has time for it.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice.
So what you want to do, I mean, a couple of minutes earlier, but you want to start getting your, for example, arbiter tech. That's one way to make a because stasis is really good in this matchup, so is invisibility. Say you stasis observers and that are usually just in one place. Oh, this is good for the red player because
nice execution from Dexter.
Yeah. That being said, yeah, the execution was very, very good. And now who's got the better arc? I believe the blue player has the better arc. That being said, let's see. Archons, more Archons for the blue player. Zeals are in front of them. So he's gonna be the one in control of this battle.
Wow,
as you can see.
Such a big engagement win for I guess this is a nice aggression with this one, but still losing all these armies. This is terrible for him.
Yep, it all happened because of the High Templar snipes. Because of the lack of High Templars, Dexter was able to afterwards get the better arc in the middle, and then he won the battle. And it's really hard for the Semih, to right now. Yeah, he's really gun heavy right now. So it's up to Storms to get back to this game. He needs to have a good defensive arc while storming a lot of clumped units. That's his, I mean, comeback. I mean, both these players are gonna be soon enough maxed out, but army composition is there for Dexter. That's not
going anywhere. Definitely. And now there are a lot of units still in the gate. It's not like he has 160 supply on the field. He's not storming.
He gave up on the choke here. Yeah, there are no storms, but there are hardly enough zealots. hardly enough zealots, and so these ghosts are gonna start massacring the Archons. However, the high tempers and storms are also present from Dexter, and wow. Is Dexter doing it? I mean, once these goons die, once these Archons die, look how fast will these zealots just evaporate. They don't even die, they evaporate before Archons.
Yeah, Archons are doing a good job. Yeah, Archons are doing a good job, and there were just a second ago. There were just a second ago. It was 3,000 minerals from Semih, but now it's basically still 1,000. Okay, still 1,000. I guess he didn't lose the mining base. He didn't lose the mining base, but Dexter has a lot of canals over there. But Dexter at the same time is expanding, so it's not like the situation is great. The situation is great.
Dexter is showing a really patient. Oh, the storm's so good. Some player would get fired up and just go for the kill, because if you get to the main, if you kill the gateways, the game is over. But you can also overdo it and throw away your advantage at the same time. So,
ooh, we have RB.
Dexter,
ooh, we have RB.
Patient. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, Dexter also has an observer, and it's not just thrown to the front.
Yeah. StarCraft is not a game where when you can just simply win the game. He gave him some advantage, but the numbers are just 2 in favor of Dexter. Ooh.
Okay, so Dexter is gonna leave from this position. Probably gonna take out expansions. Probably the right choice.
GG from Sami.
Oh, GG! Well, yeah, understandable. He could still try to play this out a little bit, but again, Dexter playing so safe. Yeah, it's not like he was just throwing all his units at Semih. He was just taking it slow, expanding at the same time, not really worried about later game.
And this entire game looked like Semih had advantage. Semih had advantage until this one engagement where he lost.
Against
it all fall apart. So that's and this entire game looked like Semih had advantage until this one engagement where he lost, and it all fall apart. So that's so important to keep. Oh yeah.
So there were
There
were two moments actually. So one of them was you remember when these Zeros and two Archons were trying to
but yeah, second game will be on radio on Sami
the main body, the main ball.
And Dexter kind of took.
Yeah.
That was Semih on the bottom right as well, Mr. Dexter. But yeah, second game will be on radio on Semih versus Dexter. I had the pleasure to meet Mr. Semih in Chicago. He is a huge guy, basically the body of bodybuilder. Also, Mr. Semih on the bottom right. He is Dexter there on the top left. I had the pleasure to meet Mr. Semih in Chicago. So I'm very happy that he is a huge guy, basically body of bodybuilder. Also, Mr. Dexter, I didn't have opportunity to meet, but I guess he appeared like not that far. So I'm very happy that he is trying his strength in the GosuLeague. Upcoming players. Mr. Dexter, I didn't have opportunity to meet, but maybe like I guess he appeared like not that I didn't hear about him earlier ago. I mean, appeared became one of the upcoming players from Europe, like maybe like 2 years ago, right? I didn't hear about him earlier.
He's been always there. Just he's not keeping a very high profile. So he's he was there. He always plays ladder.
Okay.
He's solid. If I had to say something about him, is like he's solid.
Oh yeah, he is.
Nothing really spectacular about him, but he just plays well StarCraft. It's not like he's got high rank. For example, there are players like Tech, they just make better win by making better decisions, throwing better all-ins at you. No, so Dexter is not one of them. He's just solid. That you could say Arthos's way of playing, the correct way of playing.
It's obviously better for Sami, right? So coming back to this game, you see double gateway from Dexter, and with the cross position, it's obviously better for Sami versus double gate. Not going for it would be disaster, right? And going for the Zealot is I assume, also good versus double gate. Not going for it would be disaster, right?
Yes. That being said, on the cross position, it would be forgivable. Now the question is, how many Zealots is Dexter gonna make? He can opt for many Zealots, or not that many Zealots. So far we see Asymmeter being taken. Could mean that Dexter only wants to make 3 Zealots.
Yeah, so this is like the way you
not even
usually
one more.
do it, right?
I think that's the case here.
3 Zealots into so this is like the way you usually do it, right?
Yes.
3 Zealots. Yeah, because he will not know.
Oh, catching the worker, is it?
Know if it's not followed
For
up by
Dexter?
2 extras. He will not know. Semih will not know if it's not followed up by 2 extra Zealots, right?
Now Semih, he should have. It's nice if you know that your opponent can be a potential two-gater to put a second pillar near the ramp, so you just in case if you need it, you can place a shield battery. Now look at, because of the cross position, look at how far this gun can get and start harassing these Zealots from really far away. On top of that, when these 3 Zealots get to the base, second gun is gonna be it's just like 10 seconds away from popping out.
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh my god! He got
like
the
that.
gun!
Just like that.
You had one job, Semih! Okay, never mind. This game, this is your normal reality versus 3 Zealots with just 1 gun and 1 Zealot. And so, yeah, he's pretending that he goes after workers and then he turns around. Yeah, exactly. Again, forces a pull, turns around and turn around and turn around.
The Polish tango. Not Polish, the Protos tango. Not Polish, the Protos tango. Excuse me. Nice draw, pro drill, no single probe died yet, but a lot of mining time
Doesn't matter, it's still a win for Dexter. Why? Because of the amount of pulls. Why? Because he lost the Zealot. Why? Because Chaos forces the red player Semih to not make workers. So you can actually see Dexter being ahead in the worker.
Can you capitalize on your range advantage? Can you capitalize on your range advantage now?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Hardly, because the opponent is gonna have gun number advantage. So if as a blue player you just carefully micro your guns, your gun advantage isn't gonna get you anywhere.
But seems like, is Dexter is Dexter to expand now? Okay, so does he want to expand now? Okay, so we're waiting for the gas.
No, it's he's playing just my way of playing Educator, so he's gonna get 6 guns and go for that check moment, because if Semih would have, if he had gone for an excess first, these 6 guns would be able to punish it. So he wants to check if red player is being greedy or not.
Okay.
But that's not the case. Semih is playing also 1, so blue player is on 2 gateways. Red player is on 2 gateways. However, red player is also getting a robotics and a shuttle and a river. So there will be a period of time where Semih is gonna have 1 shuttle, 1 river, but hold on that thought, because first he needs to, let's see how the battle goes. It's gonna be equal terms, 6 guns against 6 guns, but these 2 are just joining. Oh, the positional advantage is for Semih. He wasn't positioned well enough. He sees now the amount of guns that red player has and sees that, well, he's got a lot of guns. So he didn't go for an excess, for example.
Yeah, so he knows that he needs to be. Yeah, so he knows that he needs to be mode right now. In defensive mode right now. If he would be too afraid of dying, he could, I guess, skip the observatory and go for the fast river. What do you think about that? Or observer is required.
I would have gone for shuttle into observer into river. That would be the safest approach, because red player could just go for DTs as well together with all these guns.
It would be enough gas. Oh, okay, it would be enough gas.
Yes, because I mean robotics cost 200.
Yeah, I
right?
guess.
So that's...
Yeah, I guess it's I guess it would be enough. Okay, so it would be enough. Okay, so we have 10 8 versus 10. So
Don't be afraid to mix in some Zealots, Dexter. Zealots are also good. Especially, I mean, you'll need gas for Reavers too, so you need to make a Zealots action with this build.
Okay, despite having only 8 goons, Sami aggressive. I guess he's using the fact that wants to be defensive because he expanded and he doesn't know what Sami is doing.
Okay, one river. Is he gonna wait for the second river? No, so that's a tricky question. Do you want to wait for the second river or not? The more goons are present, the more sense it makes to go with 2 rivers. Because if blue player engages red player and he's got like 14 goons and red player has 8 to 10 goons, that one river doesn't make a whole that big. It makes a difference, but it's not as big as if he had 2.
Oh,
Catches 1 goon, every goon matters.
Of course, it's
He target fires the goon. So on top of his micro Dexter, I'm really impressed here. River not being able to shoot because of the obstacle in between them. And now Semih is forced to retreat, wait for that second river and hope that can turn the tables.
Advantage. 8 workers advantage. Already mining gas, and there will be river as well. From 2 rivers. From
Interesting.
Dexter.
So in the previous game we didn't see even a single river. In this game, both players opted for it.
But now this is a significant advantage. For Dexter. He is definitely in the driver's seat. Worker-wise and armies the same. I would say the same.
No. The advantage is there. Gateways are faster. The amount of guns is slightly bigger. Look at like 2 gateways. There are only 2 gateways for
so it's only like half a shuttle advantage. Dexter line, nice pylon placement. We don't have a speed, right? Oh, it's just starting.
Semih going for a push. So it's all about arcs and, well, of course, army size as well. Okay. Both armies connected. They know where the opponent is. So Dexter needs to prepare an arc while also having in mind that he may be dropped. Because he doesn't know, he doesn't have vision. Okay. The shuttle is also there. And we've got the huge engagement and Dexter is in a big advantage here. Rivers too much forward. He picked the rivers at the wrong time, but he did not pay the full price for it. He's now going for the shuttle, kills the shuttle, splits the goons. Victory for the blue player here in this outcome of this battle. He could have played it out better, he needlessly picked the rivers. Meanwhile Semih, he unloaded his 2 rivers too close to his opponent. So they were in range of everything, of goons, of opponent's rivers.
And also the arc advantage went for Dexter, right?
A little bit. The arc wasn't as visible. It's not like Dexter had the perfect arc. No, it was just acceptable arcs for both players. But however, I couldn't say the same about river positioning. Okay, we move on. Both players, like again, see Dexter, what he's doing. He's if that was me, I just go for the kill because I know I have the advantage. I want to capitalize on it. I don't want to reset the river count because no matter how big your army is, if you have 2 rivers, you can
anything can happen.
Just turn.
Anything can happen. I guess he wants to build some storms, some Templars, some storms.
No. He's just getting his own 2 rivers, I guess. No, where is the second river? Where did it go? There was one river, one surviving river.
Maybe this is this one. Maybe this is this one.
Okay.
And we have a speed shuttle from Semih.
He did not expect a base here. Good reaction.
Oh, he needs to be careful.
Cannons everywhere, but not everywhere. No connection here. But being said, the pulls are annoying.
He's buying the precious time for himself.
Yep. That being said, Semih is on 2 bases, right? So he's under the the pressure here. Dexter could leave a gun in that sweet spot so he doesn't get dropped. Yeah, so he left 2 guns over here. Oh, he actually did leave. Wow, look at that 12 o'clock base. He left 1 gun in this position where the river could be dropped.
Especially that the shuttle is damaged.
He understands that he's got advantage, and if he just plays it safe, he's gonna be, well, in even bigger advantage. But as I said, it all turns. It's all about engagements in PvP. Now, the army sizes are not that vastly different. So also, Dexter is moving out, but he's only got 2 high temperatures, and both of them only have 1 storm. So that's not ultimate. If it would, let's see. We're good
no
arc
ops.
for Semih actually.
No ops.
But storms are great. So many damage from these. Yeah, no ops is a problem.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay, so the observer will arrive, but we can see
7 is in worker advantage. 7 is in worker.
We have already
a lot is in army. We have
already
very easy, so it will be very easy to reinforce
this
this
army. And Dexter is doing
this army, and Dexter is doing good job of building the zealots, so he will be able to reinforce the army with the zealots, so the reinforcements will come quickly.
Okay, I'm here for a minute. Dexter is regrouping with the next wave of zealots, so it seems, and now he's got that massive army with zealots in front of them, so he's ready. He's ready to fight. He's gonna storm the what? Guns, okay. Rivers being dropped, not too great on Dexter's side. So actually Semih is doing much better, having a much better engagement here, especially with the 2 rivers doing all the work.
He's having great engagement somehow.
Oh yeah.
They must have damage. They must have damage, right? The rivers.
First, arc was better. 2, rivers were better. 3, these high temperatures never had 2 storms on each of them, and this is when they shine in these compositions. Okay, so and you know what's important? Like, look at the gateway count really fast from both sides. Actually, Dexter did add a couple of gateways.
Yeah.
Very often you don't add enough gateways, and you're just adding cannons and nexuses. So in the end, despite having an advantage, you have the same production as the opponent. Not the case here.
Oh, but Semih needs to be careful.
Semih wants to kill a base. Oh my god, the rivers! The rivers!
I guess the shots were perfect, but these were only 3 shots.
He's in such dire situation that he needed these rivers to do much more than this. A great arc again from Semih with these guns. Well, now it's turned to be an average one. No longer has the gun count to utilize the arc advantages. This turned out to be a brawl in the end. And Dexter is definitely okay with average trades.
Yeah, definitely he's on 4 bases. Versus 2. So his macro he's able to build just more stuff with the money.
Alright, I am AFK 5 minutes.
Okay. Semih is still impressive that Semih is able to have relatively equal battle with the 6 gateway production he has. He will have a river, so there will be one more dream to try to fight it. There are storms. There are 4 bases. There are enough cannons. Semih is building the third base, but he's mined out in the main base at the same time. So he'll be still on 2 bases. Income. and +2 weapon versus +2 weapon versus +1 weapon. 0 +1 weapon. Will be the river shot. What nice. Will be the river shot? Nice. Semih. Micro from Semih. Micro from Semih again. Very nice. Now nice Semih again. But now nice target fire by Dexter. GG from Dexter is taking the second game in a row. Taking the second very impressive one. As Bonnie was saying, it's hard to say. As Bonnie was saying, it end up being victorious in this battle, but very strong performance by our German in this battle, but I guess our wonderful admin of the GosuLeague, Mr. LML, is proud. Our German himself, his German brother. I guess our wonderful admin of the GosuLeague, Mr. LML, very comfortable position, and as a German himself, advancing his German brother semi-finals, into the someone would even very say, comfortable position. Still, you need to win best of 5 game away from advancing. So there is possible reverse sweep semi-finals. Our semi-finals. Even say, but still you need to win best of 5, not best of 3. So there is possible reverse sweep already from our American Protoss. Update the overlay. Nope, I didn't. Very good guy, Mr. Semih, right now. So let's go for it. But still, we are ready. Let's. I update the overlay. Nope, okay, I didn't, but I am ready. So we are in the last now, game. So please let me know if I am not lagging too much. If I am, yeah, like for the next BSL, guys. I will try to. So we are in the last game. Please let me know if I am not lagging too much. For the next, if I am, because it's like too hard. For the next BSL, I will try to this. Find some funds, just communicate for the next for the new computer because my computer is overheated. Everything all the time I have 100%. Just communicate that. So encoding is overwork. My computer is overheated. Everything is working on 100%. Still Jiraiya is here. Super Gosu 2 versus 2. So yeah, I will try to work on that. BSL caster and very strong 1 versus 1 player as well. I remember when I was making Gosu 2 versus 2. And North American BSL caster showed very strong 1 versus 1 player as well. I remember when I was making BSL 15 and North American Championships, Jiraiya showed some good games in 1 versus 1. So yeah, let's yeah. Is it going to be second gateway from Dexter? Nope, just a little bit later. Assimilator. Is it going to be second gateway from Dexter? Nope, just a little bit later. Assimilator. Yeah, anyone can be smashed by Nayoken. Nayoken can be inactive. Anyone can be smashed by Nayoken. And Nayoken can be inactive for 2 years, then come back for a month. And especially that now he's in Korea. Especially that now he's in Korea. ASL qualification. Getting ready for ASL qualification. Zilot from both players opening, but somehow Sami managed to half prop advantage. Oh, Sami going for Citadel of Hadun. Oh, Sami going for Citadel of Hadun. Mixing it up for a little bit. Mixing it up for a little bit. I like it. I like it. It's, to be honest, it seems small, but it's not that easy to make a tight gap. So Dexter is doing good job to make it tight. Semih also has a Zilot. I think Semih also has a Zilot in the good position, but this is the quarterfinals. How Rasovic prefers to say the winner bracket round 1. This is also what overlay says. This is also what overlay says, but this is the far beyond ahead in the tournament. You expect from the players to know things like that. But still, in the rush of the moment, you can make mistake. Ooh, Dexter wanted to kill the Dexter wanted to kill the Probu. Sami, good job catching this Sami, good job catching this goon. Deal some damage, might be able to deal some damage, maybe one shot to the health on the turnaround over here. On the turnaround over here, it will slow down. One shot to the health, it's always dealing a little bit of damage. Dealing a little bit of damage. And especially if you are going for dark templars, if you are going for dark templars, you want to be pretending that you want to be aggressive. It gives some additional points. It gives some additional points to what your opponent can expect. To what your opponent can expect. Different approach from the dark templars. Different approach from the dark templars because in the game on Vermeer we've seen that Dexter went for one gateway into Nexus. Here we have two high templars. Here we have two gateways. So it gives an option for defend with one dark templar, defend with one dark templar, and be aggressive with the second one. But I'm just wondering. If it's if the observer timing isn't perfect, I would say that it's even more than perfect. Dexter is very nicely reading what his opponent is doing, and he will be able to see those dark templars now. The Nexus is on the way. Yeah, the forge is necessary now. Gate. The range for the goons. I guess Sami didn't skip his. The timing of the observer is just perfect. Keeping both dark templars alive. No pylon in the natural by Mr. Semih. He's going for the goons himself. Yeah, he skipped the goon range. So that's pretty big. Second observer, so that's necessary. You don't want to be backstabbed. I guess you can make one cannon over here. It will help a little bit, but still you prefer to have cannons in the line. The Dark Templar was killed. More goons, that's interesting. Usually you want to utilize that you have the fact that you have the Templar Archives to make a storm, but the goons gives the option to also be maybe like aggressive. There is no option that he will be able to be aggressive now, right?
Okay, and I'm back.
So, Mr. Bonyth, we had DT from Sami, we had double DT from Sami, from double gateway, but perfect observer timing was perfect from Dexter, and now Dexter has a good advantage, but Sami has a little bit faster expansion.
What is this 1-0 drop from Dexter? Wow.
Is it scouting Zealot? But he has observer in his main base. So this is.
Oh, he's gonna stay there. Oh my god! No, I thought Sami he's gonna scout it. So once he's gonna start applying pressure, Dexter on Sami, he's gonna only then move the Zelt towards to kill probes to create even more chaos.
Explain to me why Sami didn't go for the high templars behind it, but for more goons.
Because it's 2 gateway variation, I guess, and maybe because he had gun range at that time.
He had it a little bit lower. Slower than Dexter. I guess a lot slower, but now it's big of a deal. I like that he is posturing here to snipe this shuttle. This might be a good comeback mechanism.
Yeah, again, Dexter is interestingly enough, Dexter is not building workers enough, so his worker count is lower. So, if now that being said, Sami is not building high templars and storm, and let me tell you, goons and whoa, look at that Zelt, finally revealing himself, evacuating the whole worker line. Sami, he's confused.
Yeah,
what the hell
this
is
1-0?
going
I would
on?
even scout this 1-0. I would even scout if there is no gateway. Why would you? Like this is why would you? Like this is so confusing.
Yeah, especially if you had guns all around to spot any potential shuttle drop. There was just nothing. Anyway, back to original statement. Guns plus rivers obliterate guns.
Yeah, that's why you want Templars. Yeah, right? That's why you want Templars, right? You want some AOE.
Yeah, you cannot
AOE.
fight with. Yeah.
We have 2 rivers.
Okay. High ground advantage for Dexter, and now 2 rivers joining the party here. Oh, this is gonna be incredible. Okay, he's taking this advantage. Rivers are dropped in a good position. Semih forced to retreat into a choke, but rivers don't care. They have good. Okay, now they're a little bit exposed, but they're still gonna. Okay. Okay, that's still good enough damage.
Oh yeah, just finish it now without the river. Just finish it now without the river.
Wow, good job, Dexter. 3-0. We're about to see 3-0 here. Killing the observer, very nice. In case of like, what can Semih do? What can Semih do here?
GG.
Nothing. GG.
Oh wow,
Thumbs up.
GG. Oh wow.
Very convincing games from Dexter, showing why. Well, maybe you could even say
very
showing himself to the whole world that he is a capable player.
To be in the Pro League next season, so we have Hope and Dexter advancing. On Thursday we will have Julian versus Kavapu and Ultra versus Kakan. And here is ZvZ and Terran versus Randy in the Pro League next season, so we have Hope and Dexter advancing. On Thursday we will have Julian versus Kavapu and Ultra versus Kakan.
Talking it from the Zerg perspective.
Terran versus Random, because Kakan is playing random.
I don't think Terrans care.
Yeah,
like I think random
risky
is
against Zerg,
strongest,
but also
Zerg,
it's good in
maybe
games just talking it from the Zerg perspective.
Yeah, you're biased. As a Zerg player.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's risky, it's
like
easy.
what do you do? I guess 9 pull without speed. A little bit weak against
you
Zerg.
can just like you're risking it
12
like,
hatch.
because it's 33% that's
Risky
risky
against
against and
Zerg.
it's like
But also
67%
It's
it's good going to be good in ZvZ
7%
because it's good versus 12
But
pull, and
12
it's
hatch
good versus
is also
12 hatch, it's only
risky
bad
in
against 9
ZvZ.
pull. So yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
against
Risky
Terran,
ZvZ.
like because as a Protoss
I
from
mean,
Protoss perspective against
it's risky
against random
even if you knew
the
if
worst
you
thing
was
is that
Zerg
you
player.
don't know if you are playing against Zerg. You can just
forward.
like you're risking it for like because it's 33% that's
Pylon and
Zerg
Forte and
and it's
Expansion,
like
right?
67% that it's going to be good in ZvZ. Yeah, I guess double good versus 12 pull is good versus 12 hatch. It's only bad against 9 pull
Against Zerg.
so yeah, like
It's
but
only
still,
against Protoss.
against Terran, like
But you can
because
also-
as a
you can go
Protoss
for
from
forward
Protoss
gateway
perspective
against
playing
anyways,
against
right?
random is the worst thing is that you don't know if you are playing against Zerg.
Yeah.
You should go for the forward gateway, right, or forward pylon and forward
Yeah.
expansion, right?
That is correct.
But yeah, I guess double gateway is not that good anymore against Zerg.
No, it's not good at all.
Yeah, it's only against Protoss. But you can go for forward gateway against anyways, right? I guess Terran
Against Protoss, not
versus
so much.
Zerg, it's from Kakan's perspective, if you have Zerg,
Good
there is a
range
slightly
advantage.
bigger chance that Ultra will go for mech,
gets
because
weird.
against
It
random,
gets
it's
just
a big
weird.
chance that he will start with gas.
And you're
That's-
forced to open with Zells.
That's going to be interesting.
Opponent
Julian
has
versus
good range
Kavapu, I
advantage
played against Julian
against you, so
yesterday.
in
Ladder,
Protoss versus random is always
he
33% chance
doing
that
fine. He is practicing a lot.
you're in a disadvantage.
Aggressive run versus Zerg, it's from Kakan's perspective, if you have Zerg, there is a slightly bigger chance that Ultia will go for mech, because against random it's a big chance that will start with gas.
Too late.
But yeah, that's going to be
we're working tomorrow.
Napoleon versus Kapapu. I played against
midnight, so it's time to. It's now my this. Yeah, I need to. I have the whole night with the.
Yep.
With my son, so yeah, I need to go and switch Karocha to let her go to sleep.
He should
And,
be the favorite.
yeah, thank you, Mr. Bonyth, for doing it.
Okay, Mr. Bonyth, are you planning to play stream?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Did they inspire
maybe
my costume?
I will not ask you because you can't answer before the matches, but
We're working tomorrow.
Of course.
Of course, yeah, it's midnight, so it's time to. It's now my this. Yeah, I need to. I have the whole night with my son, so yeah, I need to go and switch Karocha to let her go to sleep. And yeah, thank you, Mr. Bonyth, for doing it.
My pleasure. PvPs were really cool to watch.
Did they inspire? Maybe, yeah.
Yes.
I will not ask you because you can't answer before the.
I've seen enough PvPs in my life to not be inspired by
So
any.
how is it possible that
PvP.
you have so many viewers when there are not that many streamers? Like there are a lot of
No,
people
no,
who like they're
these are
fans of the
good
game, but
PvPs,
there are
but
not that many streamers.
It's nothing I have never seen. Nothing that would blow my mind. So.
Who is streaming to Homet? By the way, guys, if you don't know, Mr. Bonyth is not only the StarCraft champion, he is also Disciples champion.
No one's streaming.
Winning a lot of tournaments, so very, very talented player. Overall. So but he's streaming on the channel. So many viewers, Bonyth over there. And you stream in English as well over there, or it's just Polish, not that many Russian?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's exactly the case.
Okay. By the way, guys, if you don't know, Mr. Bonyth is not only the StarCraft champion, he's also the Disciples champion. Okay, the Homet is not meant, so very talented. They are not allowing me to write him overall. But he's streaming on the channel, Bonyth PL over there. And do you stream in English as well over there? Okay, Klaus is streaming, so let's go.
It's like default language is Polish, but if someone asks a question in Russian or English, I answer it in. I try to answer that language.
In Poland. Okay, that's good thing to do. Settings of Klaus doesn't allow. What? Okay, the Homet is not. Settings are not allowing me to write him. Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you very much, Mr. Bonyth. Good job. And good luck on. Okay, Klaus is streaming, so let's host Klaus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, goodbye. Our buddy from. Okay, guys. LAN party in Poland. Who do we write? Who is
Settings of
allowing
Klaus
us
doesn't
to
allow
write
what?
him?
Alright, Zero. Alright. You have fun. I'm off.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Bonyth. Good job. And good luck on Saturday.
It's still many days. Thank you. And goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay, guys. So, who do we write? Who is allowing us to write him? Who is Cafe Mocha? Some kind of Korean. Who is Kent? Who is Cafe Mocha? Some kind of Korean. Who is Kent? Oh, Mr. Love Snow. Are you going to cast it on your own channel? I can host you if you want. If you will start now. Oh, Mr. Love Snow. Are you going to host? Are you going to cast it on your own channel? I can host you if you want.
Let's host Mr.
If you will start now. Okay, Mr. Love Snow. So there are the viewers. Go show some love to the CPL, the Coach Pupil League. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. See you on Thursday on this channel. See you on Saturday and Sunday on my main channel. Yeah, I'm go and change Karolcia. Probably play. Okay, Mr. Love Snow. So bye bye. There are the viewers. Go show some love to the CPL, the Coach Pupil League. So thank you very much.